These have become centers of Satan's kingdom. Universities are secular universities and are hospitals, sadly. The university is a Christian creation. The very word university is a compound word that only Christians can articulate. Only people who actually believe in God can. It's a unity and a diversity together. What makes a university is a diversity of competencies, right? You have professors of economics, professors of history, professors of biology, science, etc., all with their specialties. And then you have a unity. The unity is two. You have the commitment that all these subjects have a common origin in God, and you have that unity is expressed by a common faculty. So traditional universities, which is all this 400 in Constantinople. In the West, it began really about 1100, Oxford, the Sorbonne in Paris, etc. These are the oldest kind of Western universities. Constantinople is even older. But the concept was that the world is God's, every subject is God's, obviously. And so theology was considered in the West the queen of the sciences that held everything else together. The idea that you could understand something earthly like biology without a reference to God, Christians have never believed that idea. That's nuts, absolutely nuts. Today, universities have been co-opted by secularists through a process of gradual secularization in the West. And now you have, they shouldn't be called universities. There's no unity whatsoever in universities. There's no reference to God in each subject. And even the faculty doesn't exist. So if you go to UCR, literally 200 yards from my campus, which there's much about it that I love, many professors that I love, I mean, nothing against them. But the system itself is secular. There's no cooperation between the faculty. Each group is living with their own little world. The economists and the business people talk to themselves. The historians talk to themselves. The linguists talk to themselves. Nobody talks to each other, and there is no reference whatsoever to ultimate things, rooting education, which is why education, which was traditionally a study of unchanging realities that informed our vision of the earth, that's completely gone. Now it's essentially trade school. That's basically what university. The number one subject now is business, and people go to universities for a business degree so that they could make money. What does that have to do with learning? What does that have to do with knowing God and knowing His world? Forgive me, very little, very little. And I think many Americans are seriously reconsidering universities themselves. I mean, is this really worth it? Am I learning anything, and am I getting an education from the universities that's actually being very helpful? It's not worth it to go to college anymore. You can be committed yourself to learning. That commitment to learning is traditionally Christian, right? If you love God, you love what He makes. Come on. Right? It flows from that. If you love God and you love His world, you know that every aspect of His world is permeated with meaning, and therefore to study His creation is to know Him better and to understand Him better. When you lose the grand vision, you lose the enchantment of the world and you lose a great interest in the world. Much of Western culture now is all about pleasures. You want to get a job so you can make money so you can do the things you want. What a banal way of life. It's just very sad.